I just realized I didn't press the record button on my podcast.
Alright, very quickly, because I want to give you the most value up front. I'm pretty much just going to do a rapid fire for like the next 5-6 minutes of like really good, delicious vlog questions. And then I'll jump back in and deep dive in how I created the last film that I did, give you all the thoughts and strategies behind that. Alright, hope you enjoy. Let's go. How do I make a vlog? The definition of what a vlog is may help you determine how to make a vlog. A vlog is pretty much like you going through your day. You're usually probably keeping your camera all moving around you. What I'm doing right here, fixed right here right now, is not really a vlog. It's a cheat. Like, this is me cheating out a vlog. But more, a talking head is, it's probably more something else. So if you're going about your day talking like that, that's a vlog. Anything that you can share of value related to the interest that you have, that will make a vlog. What is the best vlogging camera that isn't too expensive? I would say, I would say your phone like everyone else does. But I do think instead of focusing on like what camera, I would highly encourage you to spend like 20 to 40 hours learning how to edit the fuck out of your films. Like, I think that's going to be way more of a difference than the shit camera that you have or don't have. What are some tips to start vlogging and create a YouTube channel? Finding it in yourself to say, I'm going to do this every day or whatever. Like, I'm just going to do this. This is a non-negotiable. It needs to get done. Like you show up for work, like you show up for vlogging. That is how I'm doing it right now, and that's what we're doing. Do you prefer blogs or vlogs? I prefer vlogs. What is the difference between a blog and a vlog? A blog is a written post. A vlog is a video post. Why do people like watching vlogs? I think the reason why I love watching vlogs is just I love the fact that I can feel as though I'm sharing in the emotional journey with someone else. Like, there's something so nice and cool about that, and then tack on to the fact that it's something that I'm trying to learn and understand too. In that, I think that there's something about that. That's why I'm doing these. I feel so good when I watch vlogs versus just like tutorials. Like tutorials okay, but like, and they're informative, but like, vlogs are dope. What does the word vlog mean? Video log is a vlog on YouTube called a vlog channel or a channel vlog. I have no clue. What are the best ideas for vlogs? The best ideas are the ideas that you are passionate about. Like bring something of spice of something to the table. My foot's falling asleep right now, so I'm like getting up to kind of move. So hopefully this is not too crazy. Boop, 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 boop. Adjust. Listen for Titan. I think we're good. Let's see. We've got a couple more to go through. Let's see. What are the most interesting vlogs on YouTube? Well, I really am liking Catherine Manning's vlogs right now. And I would say Casey Neistat, but he's not vlogging anymore. What is the best equipment I need before I can start vlogging? The equipment you need is just you need like a calendar or like an outline of like some things that you are really passionate about, that you want to talk about, that you can continue to talk about for months and months and months. I don't think like the equipment thing, like if I had to suggest something, I can suggest what I have. Canon SL3, link in the description below. And then you need a wide angle lens like that if you're looking for like a how can I make money from vlogging and how do I start? Lots of things about how do I start. I should make a video about how to start. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see that. How make money? You probably from vlogging, you probably can make a good bit of money from like monetization. Well, not monetization, yes, that, but you can make a lot of money probably from on the affiliate side of that. But like it's a long game. It's not short, so I wouldn't recommend trying to get into it for making money up front, but I am treating it as a business. I really am. So I plan to make some motherfucking money from this bitch. Let it go. And that would be monetization, affiliate marketing, sponsorships, and probably courses or something along those lines within that. And then last one, let's see if we find a good one. The last one was the best. What do people prefer? What is a good vlogging camera budget? Which is easier for making money? How to make money? How can I make vlogs interesting? Okay, how do I make my vlogs interesting? Let's use this as the last one to answer, and then we are going to peace out. Yeah. So, how do I make my vlogs interesting? I think the easiest way to make a boring vlog interesting is to move the camera as much as you can, and then in editing, every time you pause, you crop in, like, or you crop out. That way you can cut through that dead space, and it makes things a little more interesting. As far as like what to talk about, realizing that your day-to-day is actually it is a little bit mundane. It's not that interesting, but finding that one little tiny thing that you could talk about for the day, like that little bit of something, and then fixating hardcore on it instead of covering everything, I think that's gonna be it. Good morning, welcome. This is the Will Mosley second day off. This is me pretty much just going through and answering your questions, any sort of revelations I've had about vlogging over the last week, just all good vibes of me just sitting down for like 20 minutes or however long this is, and just giving you good, hopefully dense information related to vlogging and social media and stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Quorl. Okay, it doesn't look like I have it downloaded on my phone yet. I'll have to do that. Anyways, so while I'm doing that, what has the last week been like for me? Like, I finally just hit the button and said, fuck it, like, let's go ahead and go all in on daily vlogging. And it's taken me probably 2 years to finally get back to doing it. And I gotta tell you how good it feels, how wonderful it feels to have that confidence back in myself. Like, you don't understand you just don't, I don't know, maybe it's not that you don't understand, it's just like, it's like, imagine like you're playing, and I don't know anything about sports, but imagine you're playing like sports for forever, and you're really good, and people know that you're really good, and you feel really good about it, and then all of a sudden you have to stop for some reason, or you just something happens, maybe you have just a bad month, bad whatever, you just kind of like get in a rut, and you just can't get back up, and all you see is like all the things that you used to do, but now you can't do anymore, or don't feel like you can do anymore, and you're just constantly reminded of that. I think that's how it was for me, and it was terrible. It was really terrible. So it was nice to kind of get back to it. Let's actually start by reflecting back on our previous videos. Let me try to give you any more details about those. You know, like if there's things that I just kind of ran through and skipped through, and then let's jump to questions after that. That might be a good format. And why? Okay, another question. Why am I just sitting down and talking to you guys versus like sharing another vlog with you? Super simple. I talked about this in a previous one, but like when you're heavily vlogging, when you're going so hard, like it's really, really hard on you. Like you may take, like, let me just kind of break down the amount of time that it takes for me to make these films now, and maybe you'll kind of get an idea of like why it's so important to, one, manage your time, and two, create a strategy to not burn the fuck out. So let's take yesterday's film, for instance, which was, and this one was actually pretty efficient. Staircase Closet Studio. I really went in intentionally, and I guess this is kind of the thing over the past week. I've been trying to cut down the amount of time it takes me to actually film and edit. But even with this one where I feel like I got pretty hyper efficient and found my groove, I still feel like it took too long. So I went in with the intention. I said, okay, Will, this is going to be a tour of like this new studio right here. I made the decision, like, I'm not going to film anything else of my day today, and this will be the thing that I film. I may film like a kind of beginning early in the morning and maybe a late at night thingy, like almost to kind of give it a little bit of humanity. But this is going to be the only thing that I film. And making that key decision really helped in making that film. What I mean by that is when you start to daily vlog, you feel as though you need to record everything. And I'm sure you've probably heard this before, but you don't need to record everything. All the vlog itself is some sort of thing that you're snatching out of the air for the day, for your audience to learn or understand about like the things that you know, and then also about yourself. And so it feels natural to think, okay, I need to record the morning, I need to record the afternoon, I need to record the evening, I need to record the night, and I need to get points through all of that to make it feel like a day has gone by. And though that is true, there are ways to just shoot a few shots, shoot the bulk of your stuff at the same time, and then like the last little bit later, so that you're not like constantly coming back, bing, 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 just thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking, because there's so much more that goes into just creating, like just actually filming the film. You have post-production, you have, actually uploading and all that stuff. And that, the post-production, the actual editing of the film, I've found takes probably 4 times as long as it takes for you to actually film the film. And that is something you really should think about. So I went in with the intention like, I am going to I'm only going to record for 30 minutes max. Like 30 minutes is my max. I'm not going to record anything more, because like the more and more that you record, the more that you have to literally watch and edit down. And you're not going to edit down. You're not going to watch this stuff one time. You're going to watch it over and over and over. It's going to get shorter and shorter, but it's it's exponential. So I made the decision. I said, okay, what do I want to do? Okay, one, I want to make this really visually pleasing, because I noticed in my previous film, like the actual me making the point to make the beginning really good, like that first minute and a half really good, made the watch time, the engagement time go up. and so just dedicating time to that. So I was like, okay, all right, well, we're going to use the Canon SL3, which I will link in the description below, and I'm going to use the 3 lenses that I have. I'll also link these all in the description. That it's going to be the Tokina 11 to 20 mm f2.8, the Canon Sigma 17 to 50 mm f2.8, and the Canon 50 mm f1.4. And I'm going to use each of those to kind of tell something a little bit different. So for the first one pretty much is a wide angle, a medium, and then a close-up B-roll type lens. Let's see if we kind of break it down. So I pretty much was like, okay, let me use the wide angle. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes, and this works wonderful. I recommend this. This is almost like a BTS of the scene itself. I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. I'm going to go as fast as I can and talk about as much as I can in this space. I'm going to run through it in 10 minutes. Then when that timer goes off, which it did, I set another timer for 10 minutes, switched to the Sigma 17 to 50, and did the same thing. Now, the strategy there was not to keep the camera fixed like it is right now. The strategy was something more like this. So I have another camera with me. I don't, but I can use something like this to signify the camera. So if this was the camera or whatever, I would start by doing something like this. What's up, guys? Will Mosley here. Jesus, spiking. What's up, guys? Will Mosley here. And whenever you start to say that or you pause, it's a sign for another angle. I'm in the office right now. I'd love to share with you how's another one. Maybe the angle goes up somewhere, turns around. Maybe you zoom in on the actual lens, so on and so forth, so that almost every like 5 seconds probably, you're moving this thing around so that the audience doesn't get bored. And then in post, we're also cropping in, boom, 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 like into these moving shots or whatever. Anyways, long story. So I made that decision, and then the last thing I was like, I really want to start adding back in B-roll into my films. I hadn't did it. I wasn't doing it. And I think if you watch the previous films, I talk about like you only have a certain amount of time in the day. Like, in trying to focus so much on it, it's crazy hard to do. Like in a real life, like it's okay to do for like a day or 2 or 3, but as it continues to go and go, it's it's a lot. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to set a timer for 10 minutes. And I'm going to just try to shoot as much B-roll as I can in this studio. Just go, 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 go. No more, whatever. I realized that I still was missing one element of that film, so I guess this technically took more like 35-ish minutes. I realized at the end, I was like, I'm showing this like tour, but like what value am I actually giving? Like, this is kind of be like, oh, look at my cool studio, but like, how can this be more relatable? Like how to build a a studio in your staircase closet would definitely be the title. So how can I better deliver on that? So maybe giving more instructional, like, okay, what you probably need is this desk. You might want to use this area for X, whatever. And I definitely think that that's going to make the video pop much more. Like, because before I just would not really I'd give value, like little spurts, but the film itself wasn't focused like entirely on that value. Anyways, my God, how long were we talking to? We were talking for like 13 minutes already. I guess this is like pretty much BTS of like behind the scenes of like yesterday's film. Because there's no way in hell I can go through every single film that I went through now that I'm looking at the time and me recording for 20 minutes. So that's okay. That's going to be, I guess, the title of this film. How I made whatever, film plot, whatever. Anyways, value density. Also something that I can't remember the YouTuber's name. Let me see if I can find. I don't want to like waste time trying to find it. But there's a YouTuber. Hold on, I'm listening for a kid real quick. Hold on. Okay, I don't hear a kid. There's a YouTuber that said something about a triangle where like you have. Do I have anything of a triangle in here? No. Where like you can hit on 2 of 3 things, and if you hit on 3 things, like that's awesome. One, on YouTube, it's at least one really good content, like really good value. So knowing what you're talking about, a catchy personality, and really good editing. None of those are cameras, and I took that to heart, and I think that actually makes a lot of sense. So I've been spending a lot more time on my actual editing, and versus trying to like, yeah. Anyways, where was I? I have no clue where I was. Yeah, okay, editing. So that's where we were. So it took me 35 minutes to make that film. And I think that's actually pretty good. Like, comparatively to your whole day, if you can set aside 30 minutes to film, right, that is the sweet spot. I don't think I can get any less than that. I think maybe 20 minutes if I'm going really hard, but 30 minutes is probably okay. I'm really happy with that goal and me hitting that. Now, the editing, even though I got super efficient in knowing how I wanted the film to look like and where I wanted everything to go, which I did not know before in previous films, it still took me like, I want to say like 2.5 hours probably. Like, it may have taken me more. I feel like it may have taken me 2.5 to 3 hours. 2.5, let's just say 2.5 hours, because I definitely, this was not me straight editing through. Like, this was me stopping and starting and stopping and starting and stopping and starting because of the kids. But that is also the reality, right? It's also a reality. But 2.5 hours, that's 5 times as long in the editing for just 30 minutes. And the film itself ended up being about 6 minutes, which is kind of funny, because like if you divide 30 by 5, you get 6 minutes. I don't know if you get where I'm coming from with that, but like that's interesting to me in my brain. It's like if I have a 40 minute film, I know it's going to be this if I'm going to edit that fucking hard. So you have to reserve time for editing, and like, I don't know where, like, you got to figure out where it is in your day, whether it's in the middle of the night, whether you break it up into 2 sessions, which I'm kind of finding like that is actually working a little bit better. Like, okay, let me get through the first, okay, let me share with you how I'm actually, the phases of my edit, which I think are really good. I just need to cut down the timing of the phases, like the actual amount of time. But how I do it is, okay, set a timer for 10 minutes. That 10 minutes is for you to import the footage and get it laid out onto the timeline. Just pretty much just pull in on the timeline. Okay, now we're going to set a timer for 20 minutes, which I believe 20 minutes isn't enough. 30 minutes or even 35 minutes, because it just wasn't enough. Let's try to get through the entirety of the film, just like cutting it down. So maybe that's more like 40 minutes. I'm really thinking in my head while I'm talking to you guys. So set a 40-minute timer, like that's kind of like your rough cut, just getting through. And then probably another 30-minute timer. Maybe we can take it down to 20 minutes. No, like, I don't know, man. Like, the phases are pretty much import, rough cut, fucking clean that shit up some more, and then lastly set a timer for like 30 minutes to really just spice up the first minute and a half, and just make that look good. So my goal might be to get that down to maybe like an hour and a half. I think that's doable. Like filming for 30 minutes and then getting my editing down to an hour and a half. 30 minutes for rough, 30 minutes for cleanup, and 30 minutes for spice. There we go. We got this. Spice. Yeah, we got this. All right. I'm happy now. All right. Rough, cleanup, spice. All right. I hope you guys have the best day ever. I really do. You guys are awesome. You guys are dope. You are wonderful and beautiful people. So hopefully, like, with this vlogging journey together, we can just do some cool ass shit. Alright, I hope you guys have the best. Yes, I hope you guys have the best life. Alright, take care. Bye.